Some of you may know some of my stories, but I'm here today to talk to you about a story that I did not write. How many of you have heard the story of the three little pigs?
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. Well, I happen to be friends with Alexander Wolf. He goes just by A Wolf. And he told me his side of the story. And I'm going to tell it to you exactly the way he told it to me. He said to me, I still live with my mother, as you know, and it was her birthday, and I really wanted to make her a cake. But I was short 1 cup of sugar, and I had a really bad cold, and I didn't feel like going into town to get just 1 cup of sugar. But I had a neighbor, it was a pig, and I thought, oh, that's a good-sized pig. He's probably got sugar. I'm going to go over and ask him if I can borrow a cup of sugar to make my poor old mom a birthday cake. So I went over to his house, and I knocked on the door, and I said, hi, it's me. Hey, Wolf, I got a bad cold. I don't want to go get sugar. Can I have sugar? And I coughed again. And oh my gosh, his house was made of straw, and my cough was so strong, it just blew over. And there was this dust and everything everywhere. And the next thing I knew, as the dust started to clear, I saw that pig disappear into another pig's house. And I thought, well, I really didn't mean to blow that house down, but maybe that other pig's got sugar, so I'll just go over there. So I'm because of all the dust in the air and everything, and I go to this other house and I knock on the door and I said, hey, it's me, A Wolf. And immediately they said, go away, we want nothing to do with you, go away. And there was still dust in the air. And I'm coughing and I had and wouldn't you know that house made of sticks fell apart because my sneeze was so big. And the next thing I know, these 2 pigs are now running over to a third house. And I thought, I still haven't gotten my sugar, so I'm going to go over there. So I follow those pigs, and when I get to this third house, I can see through the window that there's now 3 pigs, and one of them's on the phone. And I don't know what he's doing, but I'm banging on the door. It's me, A Wolf, open the door, it's me, A Wolf. And the one pig yelled at me and he said, you cannot come into my house, not on the hair of your chinny chin chin. You go away, I have called the police. Well, now, I'm angry. I gotta admit, I'm a little mad, but I'm still coughing because I've got this nasty cold. So I'm banging on the door here and let me in, and I'm coughing, and the next thing I know, there's the police, and they arrest me. And it all started just because I needed a cup of sugar to make my poor old mom a birthday cake.
Right.
Oh.
And that's the real story of the 3 little pigs. Thank you very much.
Woo!
Before I give up this mic, let me please tell you that over here under a tree is a red wagon. In that red wagon are free books. They're not in perfect condition, but they're still absolutely readable. Please don't take the quilted chair or my Mother Goose pet, but in the red wagon there are free books. Please help yourself. Thank you so much. And come out. I'm glad you guys came out today.
Yeah.